Just wanted to talk, that's all.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. The Yankees have been mostly quiet this winter, but they did make a minor trade this afternoon that I just heard about. TJ Rumfield, a minor league first baseman who has been kind of on the radar for the last few years as a potential good hitter, traded to the Colorado Rockies for Angel Chivilli. Angel Chivilli. I think that's how you say it. I'm not great at pronouncing his name, but hopefully we'll get there. His numbers, obviously not great for his career, 6.18 career ERA. This year he appeared in 43 games. He threw 58 and 2/3 innings for the Rockies. He had 43 strikeouts, a 1.688 whip, and he was 1-5 with a 7.06 ERA. So I'm sure the first reaction for most people is going to be that this seems like a Cashman dumpster dive. But I've learned that a lot of times when the Yankees get players like this, it's because they see something in the metrics that they want to try and bring out. Now, you look at his fastball velocity, it's in the 97th percentile, so he throws hard. It's in the 88th percentile, so he 97.1 miles an hour. Average. His whiff percentage is in the 80th percentile, and his ground ball percentage is in the 84th percentile, which is interesting that the Rockies would trade that, because you would think those are combinations that play well in Colorado. You want guys who keep the ball on the ground in Colorado. You want guys who throw hard and who miss bats in Colorado. But he obviously has not had much success. Just 23 years old right now. He's a fastball, changeup, and slider guy. Now, we know that Matt Blake is pretty good at getting the changeup to take that extra step. We've seen that with other pitchers. We saw it with experienced pitchers like Corey Kluber. It's one of the reasons that I think they traded for Ryan Weathers. They really like his stuff. He throws his fastball probably a bit too much, 46% of the time. Maybe they can get him to mix up his pitch mix a little bit better. But again, this is not a huge move. This feels like more of a project. 7.24 ERA in Colorado, not much better on the road. And overall, this is not like a huge move the needle kind of trade. This is more of a, let's pick up somebody and see if we can unlock something on the cheap kind of trade. So NY Sports Empire says we see something in him. Good upside. I hope you're right. We'll see. John Gricola says the Yankees are collecting trade pieces. Maybe. I mean, you can never have enough 97-mile-an-hour fastballs, right? David says Rockies won this trade when they gave up McMahon. That's an interesting take. Mr. J. Steele says, WTF are we doing? So it was funny watching Joel Sherman yesterday. He was ranting on Yankees fans, and he was dropping F-bombs, and I've never seen him that animated. But he was basically talking about this type of reaction, which is that, Yankees fans are never satisfied. And I don't blame them for not being over the moon acquiring a guy who has a, 6 or 7 ERA. But you have to look at it in context, right? This is not equivalent to, signing a Bellinger or signing a Garrett Cole. This is not meant to be a high-profile move. This is a depth piece that the Yankees are going to try and unlock something. And, hopefully they can maximize that changeup. They can get him to use his fastball in better spots. And we'll see if they're able to move the needle on him. Jesse says, what a joke. Shaking my head. And then David also says, on the plus side, he's 23. So lots of time for this guy to get better. Again, not a huge needle mover of a move, but just something to kind of keep on your radar. Spring training opens up here in a couple of weeks. Games are less than a month away. February 20th, we're going to see games. And he's got a fun name to pronounce. Angel Chivilli is how you say it, if I'm reading that correctly, and then the phonetic pronunciation from Baseball Reference. So, again, not a huge move, but a move nonetheless, and hopefully the Yankees taking steps to get better. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be doing a show on top 10 Yankees predictions. And here's what I want. I want the audience to chime in with their predictions. So I'll give you my 10, and hope that we hit 400, 4 out of 10 correct. We're going to keep them positive. We're going to keep them realistic. So call in 718-899-1068 and, we'll see what you got. Also, I should note, when I did a search for Angel Chivilli, I saw that he was linked to Cal Raleigh's 60th home run, so I think he might have been the guy who gave up Cal Raleigh's 60th home run this year. So you've probably seen him pitch before if you've seen that highlight. But anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow night. Again, call in 718-899-1068. Yankees make a minor deal. See you later, TJ Rumfield. Nice knowing you. We'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this content, please hit that like button and subscribe. Check out nydesigns.shop for some great merch. Support our sponsors. It helps keep the show going. And you can find us on all major audio platforms, so be sure to subscribe there too. But most importantly, come back again soon. We'll see you next time.